seems to be a lack of support for young people, and if so, give a personal account.
A lack of support I received in the past has been when they haven't responded to work trials or my help with work trials, and they've passed it on to someone else and they haven't supported me or helped me at all once they've passed it on.
Why do you think it is so hard for young people to find work when the government pledges so much money to find work?
I think it's hard for us to find work due to lack of experience with people. Yes, the government is spending money on us getting into the work, but due to the lack of experience, the company doesn't want to hire us. They need to spend it more on what we could learn there than actually giving us programs to go through.
After you have had another rejection letter, how does that make you feel about yourself and your chances of finding work?
It makes you feel demoralised. Your self-esteem is lowered. Makes you wonder if there's any point going out and looking for more work.
Being different is hard enough in modern society. How do you think having a disability or an impairment helps you to find work?
Right, in modern society there are two types of disability. There's physical and there's social. Your job centre can do physical really well. They know how to deal with that. And social, you just don't understand. If you say, I didn't get an interview just because they didn't like me, they can't understand that. But social disabled people get that a lot. And I believe they would do a lot better to take time to teach the person to see subtle signs of interviews, people's expressions, body language, than just throw another 60 quid at them a week. You know, the money helps me do nothing, and I think that's the job centre's problem with impairments and disabilities. They can only deal with the obvious, they're not so good at the non-obvious.
Why is there no option for a more personal experience at the job centre, other than these cubicle-style interviews?
I don't really like the cubicle-style interviews. I'd rather have something where I feel like I'm being listened to, like more one-to-one, a bit more private, but you don't really get that a lot. And you can ask for a private room, but then you don't get as much time, or things just, everything overruns, and it's more difficult to go that route. And obviously it's easier for them to do these cubicle-style interviews, but I do feel that it could be improved quite a bit. Maybe make it a little bit more enclosed, rather than just having up to the edge of the desk a wall, have it extend out a bit more, like when you're in the bank, having those little sort of private little office space. That feels a lot better when you're in a bank. You feel like you're enclosed and safe to talk about whatever you want, and I think that would be a much better experience for people like me.
Do you feel like you can discuss your job ambitions when you're going to sign on your signing on sessions?
I don't feel like I can discuss my job ambitions when going to sign on, as it always seems like a rush to get you out of there. Even if you had the time to discuss them, I don't think it would be taken into account when looking for jobs.
Would you prefer to be given money or help with skills and experience, and if so, give an example and reasoning why?
I would rather be given like help with work skills and to get experience, because at the end of the day that will make your own money, so you won't need to be taking money from the government. I'd rather they put the money in towards schemes so I could earn my own money at the end of the day, essentially.
Why can't you discuss your future ambitions without the job centre making you feel restrained?
Well, the problem with the job centre is their main goal is just to get you straight back into work no matter what. They don't give any interest in your personal skills or anything that it comes across as. As I said before, their main goal is essentially just to get you straight into a job no matter what it is. The problem with that happens to be that, of course, if you're going into a job that you don't particularly like, you're less likely to perform well in it, you're less likely to, stick to it, and then you're going to end up back on the system again, costing, more hassle and, government money.
How do you find the current course, and how do you feel it's helped you to find work and feel better about yourself? I have found the current course, the Build IT course, very helpful. I've really enjoyed the course. I've learned a huge amount of skills that I can, use in a real world application sense, and hopefully can pass my skills knowledge on to other people should they wish to learn it as well.